course, in the point situation at this stage as we start for race 3 is New Zealand 131, United States 102, and Australia still trailing at 44. They're racing in race 3, which is race 8 of the series, remember? John Fenton was on the start of the grid, on the front of the grid at this race number 3. New Zealanders basically only have to finish, but that's really not the spirit of speedway racing, and they'll still be trying. Rest assured of that. It's John Fenton from Mel Kenyon. Barry Butterworth sitting in 3rd place at this stage. John Fenton, number 7, in the black car from Australia, leading Mel Kenyon, number 66. Butterworth trying to get through a gap there. Mel Kenyon still sitting 3rd. So those 3 starting to pull away a lead now. In fact, that is Butterworth who has got through to 2nd place now. Kenyon in 3rd, trying to come up a place. Fenton, Butterworth and Kenyon. John Fenton's not going to give away this lead. He's had some trouble getting to the front the first 2 races. Now he's got the lead. Let's see if he can hold on to it to the end of 10 laps. Barry Butterworth will be pushing hard but not taking any risks at all, because he needs to finish. And if he can finish in 2nd, 3rd or 4th place, then he's well up on points, and the New Zealand team well ahead. Australia really need the points, so they'll be trying. And Ron Wadler's having some trouble sitting in the back of the field with his car, obviously not running to perfection. So John Fenton holding the Australian flag. Fenton, now Kenyon's back in front of Butterworth. Fenton, Kenyon, Barry Butterworth. Sleepy Trip 4th, then Rich Vogler. Track starting to dry out a little now. They watered it earlier and it was very slippery indeed in the first 2 races. Starting to get a wee bit more grip now. Butterworth's back in 3rd place again. John Fenton still holding that lead. That's Mel Kenyon up to 2nd, Butterworth 3rd. Then Sleepy Trip, then Rich Vogler. Mel Kenyon still looking for a way to get past John Fenton. Going a little wide on that corner. Tripp and Vogler still fighting over 4th and 5th places. That's the checkered flag in race 3, 8 of the series. John Fenton, Mel Kenyon, Barry Butterworth, Sleepy Trip, Rich Vogler, and then Owen Shaw from New Zealand in 6th place.
What a great race there. What a wonderful drive by the winner, number 7, John Fenton from Australia.
So the points as we go to race 4, the final race. New Zealand 145, United States 121, and Australia trailing way back at 55 points. Race 4, which is 9 in the series. They're away, under green lights. And that's number 3 for America, Sleepy Trip. Racing out to that lead, Sleepy Trip. Owen Shaw behind him. And Mel Kenyon in 3rd place. And we've had a spill. It's Rich Vogler again. Yellow flags to the restart. Right, they've got green, they've restarted. Sleepy Trip in the lead. The order they were in before the restart is the order they stay in. Until they're racing again. Yellow flags once more. No change of order. They must not change until they're under green. Green light again.
Here we go back into it again. Number 3.
Sleepy Trip. Owen Shaw in 2nd place. Mel Kenyon from the United States in 3rd. Sleepy Trip. A very fast driver and perhaps the best that we have in the country at the moment, including all the nationalities at the longer races. And after the Internation Series tonight, we've got a 25 lap of the Bob Tattersall Memorial Trophy race, and Sleepy Trip has got to be a favourite for that. Owen Shaw sitting up there in second place was a surprise inclusion in the New Zealand team, whose performances to date have been excellent and certainly proved the point that some of the upcoming drivers deserve a chance to compete in the New Zealand team for the Internation Series. Ted Tracy and Barry Butterworth virtually have their places assured, and the third one is the only one they argue on. Sleepy Trip still leading, Owen Shaw second, Mel Kenyon in third place. Really gets that front inside wheel right high off the ground. When we saw him here last year in the Internation Series, in fact he had his suspension arranged so that that front wheel stayed off the ground almost all the time. Probably could have driven without a tyre race. This year he has the suspension set up a little differently and his engine with a little more power than he had last year, as is inevitable. Progress is power, and to some extent handling in Speedway. Sleepy Trip from the United States, still leading. Owen Shaw of New Zealand second. Mel Kenyon from the States in third place. First and third for the States will give them good points. New Zealand at this stage cannot lose unless they all fall down and die, the cars crash, and America finishes first, second and third. And since Rich Vogler is out, they can't do that, so New Zealand looks assured of winning. And if Owen Shaw sits up there and stays and can hold on to that second place, then they're going to win by quite a margin. Points, remember, at this stage, 145 New Zealand and the United States on 121. Quite a gap. Sleepy Trip leading for America. Owen Shaw still in second place. And Mel Kenyon, no, that's John Fenton in third place at this stage. Number 7, John Fenton from Australia. He's had a good night's racing, the best of the Australians that we've seen so far. So there's the checkered flag for Sleepy Trip from the United States and Owen Shaw of New Zealand second. So New Zealand must win the Internation Series. Sleepy Trip, a man all prepared for the later race tonight.
It was an honour to race for the team, to be picked, and now it's over. It's an honour to be in the winning circle with such terrific drivers. It's just, it was a pretty hard battle with Americans and the Aussies ganging up and giving us a bit of a serve, but I guess the old stock tactics come in handy, and I'm real proud.
It's the first time you've been in this sort of company. Have you learned anything?
You never stop learning in anything, and I've learned a lot.
Fine. Ted, the youngest member of the team, you've had a good time in the States earlier this year. Do you think you've learned something there that you've put into practice here?
Oh, every time you go over there, you always learn something. We're sitting here doing nothing. When these guys come back, they've all got new tricks, so you've got to keep up with them. You've got to go over there to find out what they're doing.
You haven't shown as well tonight as perhaps some of the fans might have expected. Have you had some problems?
I've had a few problems tonight. I broke my weight jacket, which sort of regulates your weight, changes your car to suit the track. I snapped that off, so we haven't stopped. We've been flat stick, so we got a bit better in that race, but still quite a way away from where we should be.
But you were still there getting points.
Big pardon?
You were still there getting points.
Oh, yeah, you've got to do that.
Congratulations, Ted.
Thank you.
And finally, Barry, as a team captain, how do you feel about winning that one?
Oh, very good. We're real pleased, of course. It's a great thrill for New Zealand to win it, especially twice in a row. I don't think the others are all that happy about it, but that's the way it is.
You had a flat tyre there in that last one, did you?
Yeah, I kind of banged wheels with Mel Kenyon and broke a rim, so all we could do was run around and watch the race.
Do you think we've established now beyond doubt that New Zealand's the best at midget car racing?
No, I don't think the rest of them will believe it, but it sure makes them sit up and take a little bit of notice. They used to come out here and just think it was a good holiday, and New Zealand was just a whole lot of fellas didn't know much about anything, but they realise a little different now.
Barry, congratulations and congratulations to the team. That's the New Zealand midget car team that has won the Internation Series here at Western Springs tonight. Congratulations.